Said I can't be lit 24/7, yeah. Can't take no before still in heaven, eh. It's gonna take more than flirting to that's why I don't hate you up that much. You gon' have to show me what's love before you just get let in. So I can't be lit 24/7, no. With a pick this big, nigga can't just get up and go. I know you want another hot girl summer, but I ain't finna hop up and hunt ya. I'ma let you drop off that number and let you get the getting. Alright, 1 2 1 2. You know what time it is. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars. I'm nice. And this reading is for Pisces. Pisces cross watchers. People want to know how Pisces energy is applied to your natal chart, to your solar chart. You're eavesdropping, you're spying, you're stalking. What you doing? I guess this is kind of long anticipated. Pause. But yeah, how's it going, Pisces? It's going, right? Somebody said it's going. You know, swimming. So we're gonna get some theme music out here. I'm just getting a theme card from the Oracle deck from Spirit, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna take it from there, see what's going on. I feel like I need this reading for myself too. Like I didn't do no reading for myself or anything like that. This is it right here. Calcification. Here we go. Calcinatio. Yeah, I said that right. Calcinatio is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. Okay. How does calcinatio begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified, perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers if their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. Oof. Bars. Just don't even rhyme. I might have to like copy this out on a scanner or something. All right. The transformation that occurs from calcinatio is rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and a willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into the ashes. The flame initiates sacred change and eventually the phoenix rises. I find it more interesting that the phoenix rises being implemented here. All of this definition, it feels strongly connected to the Scorpio video. If you haven't seen the Scorpio video, maybe you want to watch something else, I suggest you take a look at that because it was speaking about, a creation on one side of the person is juggling two things. One of them things are creative and they were trying to like create something that was outside of the box, not the norm. And it was like this, they were the person is in the midst of chaos while trying to do this thing or bring it to the forefront at least, and there was like something psychopathic about it. Now when I first saw this calcinatio, I'm gonna start saying the Spanish version, the Latin version. I was thinking about the pineal gland being calcified because last night I know I had a few dreams and I did not recall any of them. And I've been on a roll lately, recalling all of my dreams, but I did not recall them last night. I think probably because I had more than usual on my mind last night. Because it can't have nothing to do with diet. I'm just keeping it a bean, it can't. But what's interesting to me also was that this operation, the way that it processes, it says basically you're melting something with this. You're burning something to change it from a solid form into a liquid pretty much. To transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. So this transformation here, the same thing I was talking about in the Scorpio video, was about transformation. Someone undergoing a transformation because they're doing two things. One seems like it has them caged, repressed in some type of way, while they are more happy to do the creative thing. Where's that bar though? I gotta repeat this again. The stage, okay. With a robust flame on a psychic level. Okay, hold on, bring it back a little bit. With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified, perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous change makers if their heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. Whew. It's rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into the ashes. The flame initiates sacred change and eventually the phoenix rises. This is my first time pulling this card, y'all, from this deck. And hold on, let me keep the card out here to keep the energy out here. And I like it. It really grasped me. All right, that's personalizing right now, but I had to put my opinion on it, you feel me? Like I just had to. So let me bring some tarot out now. See what Spirit has to tell us. Give us some more explanation on this, Spirit. What is this tiny flame that started as a tiny flame anyway, that wants to bring something big to the forefront, transform something? Awareness, psychic level, on a psychic level. Some of y'all, you know what I'm picking? Some of y'all are feeling your phone vibrate on your hip, but it's like in the other room. That's for some of y'all. 4 cups, y'all. 4 cups. Again, I'm feeling like, let me draw some more cards, but I'm feeling like the mundane has really got you like, as I'm telling you, it feels like I'm just continuing from the Scorpio reading. I'm told to take all of these just the way they just flipped out. Because of the Scorpio joint, it was just like, they're doing what's reliable because it works, and it's like, yeah, we get it, but it's like not satisfied with that. That's what I'm picking up from this 4 of Cups. But let's continue. We got the High Priestess out here. Pardon the mic bump there. We got the High Priestess out here. Pisces energy. More water energy. We got the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. We got the 9 of Wands upright. Okay. And we got the Page of Swords. Now, what I'm getting from, when I tell you this is just a runoff of the Scorpio video, like, and I'm not even halfway through. Let me just read. But I must stress this. All right, so look, what I'm seeing is, because this 9 of Wands is telling me that, we were talking about support in the Scorpio video, the 9 of Wands is telling me that you have an inclination of who or what your support system is clearly now. Like, it's clearly identified, and that has something to do with the spark, because I'm channeling the fire energy of that. The spark that has to do with the calcinatio. I said it wrong now. Calcinatio. That has to deal with that. And it's like you've been through the ringer with this 9 of Wands. However, you had to go through that to come out on the other side to see who's who and who your support system is. And now you set up boundaries for yourself. And you're like, not again, be like, you refuse to get bruised. Bars, because I'm nice, but we already know that. But it's like, you're not playing that no more. There goes a pigeon again. You know what? The pigeon is on top of the light post this time. Brief intermission, y'all. Because in the Scorpio video, I mentioned the pigeon. However, I kind of like downplayed the pigeon. Like, oh, it's just a pigeon. You know, I'm from New York. That's a pigeon. It's common. It's very common for a pigeon to come by, which is true, right? However, I overlooked something, right? Did you know that pigeons are staples of major cities because through the industrial period, we could even say like before the industrial period, if we're going to keep it a bean, before technology advanced to the level that it's at right now, pigeons were the technology on a large scale. We actually domesticated the pigeons. And that's why they are the way they are. That's why they behave the way that they behave. They have been trained for hundreds of years to populate these urban areas. They are more of a wild bird. They're stuck here because they've been trained and bred and raised to be here with us, to be here with the humans. And then we abandoned them. Like, I'm serious. And look this up. I'm serious. Like, we trained them to send messages for us and stuff like that, to communicate. We trained the pigeons, y'all. And now that we have all of this technology, we abandoned them. We fed them. That's why they always come looking for the bread and all of that. We did that to them. They used to get and hunt their food and be like all of the rest of the birds until we got involved. So I'm feeling that as well. Like, some people in your life may have treated you like a pigeon, meaning fed you in some type of way. That reliable is the theme for the Scorpio video. Maybe you relied on them, or they appeared to be someone that you could rely on just in case. Like, maybe some of y'all are not dependent, but just, oh, okay, I know that person's in my corner, but for all the wrong reasons. Like, maybe some like ownership type thing going on, or some, keep a hold on you, keep you pinned down or something like that. Breadcrumbing, I'm also getting with the pigeon injected here. Like, breadcrumbing you, just giving you just enough to keep you around, and then abandoning you for some of us. That part. But also, you also feel like the pigeon as well. Like, you were domesticated, but for what? For why? Only to be abandoned or to be put down and for something else that appears to be better or bigger. And this has ignited a flame in you to say, again, I won't be bruised like this again. Now you have strong boundaries. This Nine of Wands is a serious Nine of Wands in this deck. This is strength. You banged it out. I feel very spiritually like you banged it out. Like, you have much less support than you had before, but you have more strong support now. I'm getting that this King of Swords is somehow related to the abandonment issues or the picking up and putting down. This is a person who thinks it's all about them instead of thinking it's more about the collective, more about society, more about this person will lie. I'm picking up on. This person abuses their power. They may have some type of influence too, but you may hear behind the scenes that this person's a dick. This person's like, people talk about them behind their back like they're an asshole. They may not even be aware of it, but you might be aware of it. Like, they're not as respected as they think they are. Put it that way. I don't know how deep that goes. You've been disillusioned by your dreams to the point where you think it's a big joke. And when I say dreams, I mean, like in the Scorpio video, this creative thing that you want to do. And it's just like, that has strung you along this entire time to where every time you think you're doing it or you're getting traction, you have to put it down to do the reliable. And it's like, again, you're like, man, I gotta rely on myself. However, I gotta rely on myself on the things that work, things that are result oriented, and it's got you bored. You want some excitement in your life, and it's not like I feel fluctuations when it comes to finances. But right now you're doing better than you were. So this is that part of the fluctuation that's actually going up. And you, despite that, you are, what I'm seeing here when I'm picking up on is your dreams don't even cost as much. It's not as costly as much as the reliable is costing you. So I mean heavily with opportunity costs when it comes to what I mean is the reliable, what you routinely do that keeps the bills paid and things of that nature. When you add it all up, it's like your dreams is not even as that costly. You get what I'm saying? So it's like she's sitting here and you make the gender fit how it's supposed to, right? She's sitting here with 3 cups right in front of her. Like, she's like, man, I'm dreaming about that. I want that cup. Bored with this shit here already. Yeah, I'm chilling. I got cups and all that, but I just want this 1 cup. I don't care about these 3 cups. Like, and that spark, calcinatio, is generated from someone who's curious. This is an intelligent person who has a lot of ambition. And when you speak with them, there's a lot of question asking going back and forth. You might even feel like, damn, you nosy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might not say that, but you might just laugh it off or shrug it off or whatever the case may be. However, in all actuality, you'd rather that because it shows interest. It shows that they're interested in you. They're interested in what you do. So you actually like this. The person is charming too, like they're cute and shit. But this makes them even cuter. That's what we say it cuter before. Yeah, it makes them cuter. But you really like that they're ambitious though. Like all on their own. Sometimes you ask yourself, why are they even asking you questions? What can they? Not like you think you're dumb or nothing, but it's just like you see how ambitious they are, and you're like, well, what do they want with me? Why are they even asking me? Like, you know, like they got it figured out. But pardon me, let's get messy. That's what I was channeling all of that. All right, because Spirit, give me the deets. Let's not fuck around. Let's get the deets out here. Spirit, give me, let's get specific too. Give me clarity on this 4 of Cups. Why is this person bored with the mundane or the routine? Even though it's kind of self-explanatory, let's get the deets. What's this? Lawyers, court, paperwork. I feel like, what is it called? Red tape? It's probably not that. But some legalities. There's probably stuff that, I'm feeling that there's stuff associated with the thing that you yearn to do that legalities is either interfering with. Like maybe you got to pay something off before you invest in this thing because maybe IRS will take your money or child support will take your money or somebody's coming for the excess money that you got set aside for this. So it's like you don't know what account to put it in. You don't know if you should put it in money orders. Like I'm not giving y'all financial advice, by the way. You know what I mean? And these are just ideas. However, it's not that you didn't think it. It's either that, like some type of interference, or maybe you're coming in the way of an obstacle, or you didn't think that it would take so much paperwork to get this done. You know how sometimes people do you favors when you're doing something creative, and you're like, oh, yeah. It's going to go this, that, and the third. But now, because you done been put through the ringer, and you see how the humans really are, you like, and this Nine of Wands energy is like, you know what? No, I'm drawing up a document. If I gotta hire a lawyer, if I gotta go to Rocket Lawyer or whatever those online sites are, I'm going to find me some documentation that's legit. I'm going to print it up myself. You're going to e-sign it. You're going to show proof that you assisted me in doing this, or we not doing nothing. We not playing no ball. You're not going to pop up on me years later talking about this, that, and the third. Not happening. So that can be, it's one of those two things. And your inner voice is telling you all of this, whether these things have been instead, like that legality thing might have not hit yet, but you've been picking this up by channeling, doing your studies, doing your spiritual work, meditating, clarifying drama, arguments, the king of swords in reverse, toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. Okay, so I get that this person was instrumental in your life, at least when it came to communication. But it came to a point, this might have even been your lover or something like that. And it came to the point where you don't know what you've even seen in them. I'm seeing this mushroom too. Like, this is speaking to me like you did some shrooms and that shit just opened up your whole world. Like, you've seen everything for what it truly is according to this person. Like, you might have even seen the person while on shrooms, like in your mind, and was like, it showed you something deep and profound that you were like, it clicked for you, like, I knew it, and I just knew it. And it got you like, I keep hearing, what did I ever even see in them? Because it's like, now you can't have any type of conversation with them. It's just like, everything is an argument. Everything is drama. But moreover, because people go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people go through stuff. Couples, whether this is your boss in some type of way or if this is your partner, it's just the incompatibleness that's really getting to you. That has you reflecting and saying, why? How did I even get into this again? What was the pickup line? Where did I meet them? Who introduced us? Like, why was this a part of my life? That's this Nine of Wands shit coming off of that too. Pause, because that's crazy. So you got that clarified with the King of Swords in reverse archetype. But I already knew that person is, I hear like they talk a lot, but they talk a lot about, like, I hear pillow talk too. Or they talk about what they doing in the bedroom with you to other people or stuff like that. Or they think they're a heartthrob. What's this? Apology. Arrogant, rash actions, but it's insincere. They try to come back and like wiggle their way into your life, but like at the end of a bickering match, or maybe a little bit after, like they let the dust settle and then they like, yo, listen. They may say the actual word, I apologize, but they're so cocky. Their demeanor is so, they do things. Sometimes you just question their whole thinking process. Like, you're smarter than this person. I'm saying that because I feel like you've told yourself that. Like, I'm smarter than them. But they think they're smarter than you because they're arrogant. Like, if they know one thing, they love to talk about that thing because they know it, but they also approach speaking about other things like they know it as well as that thing too. And that's just like adds on to the, oh, why am I even around this person? So what you're picking up on is that their apologies are insincere, so they fall on deaf ears. And this is more a part of the boundaries. This is what I'm feeling too. Like this Page of Swords, you make the gender fit the way it's supposed to fit. This person has more than just your... This person is pulling you away from the toxic person in some type of way. You like the way that they think, but they not bad to look at either. You get what I'm saying? And that has you more in the limelight. I was just watching a Love Dorsey video and she was going off. She was snapping. That's my girl, right? She was like, yo. Oh, man. She was just going off talking about... She was talking about a lot of things, man, but she was talking about how, like, when women start switching their shit up and they start, you know, getting dressed up and dressing in different things and getting cute, and they start a little business or they start a little YouTube channel. I keep saying little, but that's how she was saying it, though. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, like, just starting something off. So it starts off little. Yeah, I could say that, right? But, you know, starting your little thing, or, you know, they go get their little body done or something like that. Or they like, yo, they start squatting in the gym. They shit is sitting right. And then, but the dude that they with is like taking them for granted, and they even be talking to their peoples like, yeah, you see my shorty, right? Like she doing her thing. You see it, right? She started a joint. She started her Instagram page, this and that, third. She's selling this. She's selling plates, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, but she like, yo, you don't know. You about to get left. You about to get handled. As soon as she come back from DR, she fucking, or she already checked out. She already checking for another thing. She got all kind of niggas in the DMs and this and the third. And I'm sitting there laughing. I was playing a game at the same time while listening to it, right? And I'm just, yo, she was snapping. But there was a lot of truth to that. Like, and this is what I'm feeling like that energy was. Like, dude just felt like it couldn't ever happen to him. Or the chick felt like it couldn't ever happen to her. Like, the dude would never leave her. And again, I got a feeling that breadcrumbing thing was part of was keeping them around. But then they got on that Aries and North Node shit, where it's at right now. And she was like, or he was like, you know, I'm about to get Pisces. You're like, yo, I'm about to get really independent now. Like, and this person, this Page of Swords, they just bring something to you that lets you know, or just say inspires you more to say, yeah, I can do that. I can start my little channel, my little Instagram page, I can start selling plates. I could become a whatever, you know what I mean? Clarify, give me some deets on this Page of Swords, though. Let's get into their business. Let's get messy, yo. Let's get into their business. What is it about this Page of Swords? What else about this Page of Swords has Pisces intrigued, inspired? Not those. Antisocial. In your feelings, silent treatment, left out. This person dips in and out of your life. And what I mean by that is, now peep game. Like, they'll say something and then leave you. But it's like leaving you hanging almost. It feels like, it's like, you like, yo, why doesn't this person speak more to me? Like, I want to speak more to this person. But this person doesn't do that. This person really isn't even people-y. Which is ironic, being how intelligent they are and how curious they are. It's like they only speak to people to find out what it is that they want to know. So this person is not just antisocial, but investigative in your feelings. So you feel kind of left out, but not left out to the point where you want to diss them or leave them alone. You get what I'm saying? You're just wondering what they're doing when they're not talking to you, or who they're talking to, what they're talking about when they're not talking to you, because it should be you continuing to talk with them. Today, good vibes now in the moment. You see what I'm saying? They're the sporadic, spontaneous type. You are the spontaneous, sporadic type as well, I'm getting, Pisces. And that's how they keep the conversation. You see how I was explaining the King of Swords conversations in contrast to the Page of Swords conversation. It's a different type of energy. It's a different type of vibe. So the way that they keep it like that is they keep it light. They keep it short. They keep it sweet. They keep it simple. And then they get out of there. It's like the love grows fonder in the absence type thing. When it comes to this person, though, y'all will be talking for the longest about nothing. It feels like maybe 20 minutes, but it felt like an hour went by, dragging the conversation along with that person. So that's the difference between the people. But why is this feeling like it's turning into a love reading or something like that? Bad choices, games, mixed signals at the bottom of the deck. What I feel like right now. More tarot. Spirit, what else is being left out of this that I have not explored yet, that you have not explained yet? Ace of Swords. Some information about success has been brought to your attention, but it's going to take change. I'm telling you, that Love Dorsey video is popping up in my mind. It's like you start something new, you got some traction going, and you like independent about it, and you like, yo, that's where the success is. Yeah, it's on your own. I'm talking to somebody who's going through a breakup, or has just broken up with someone, or has just told somebody, yo, this is how I feel about you. I'm putting up a boundary, or, you know, I notice things aren't the same with us. Let's call it quits, or whatever the case may be. I'm just keeping it a bean, yo. There's no going around it. That's what this reading is about, y'all. That's what it's about. Spirit, what else? Give me more on this Ace of Swords. What is that going to bring? That information of success, of change, making a decision. Change what exactly? We got the Fool. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands as well. Career, new beginnings. We got these aces popping out up here. This is all new energy. The Five of Swords, but it's in reverse. And I feel that it's good that it should be. To keep the peace. I feel like, okay, the Ace of Pentacles, another ace, but it's in reverse, and the Creator. Creator is significant to this deck. Something, it might be a move, and something that got to do with property. That is, I don't know, it's just in the mix. It might be, I don't want to say in the way, but it has something to do with prosperity. Whether you have to shed a property, sell a property, or whether you have to obtain one or move to one, maybe upgrade to one, maybe even downgrade to one. You know, some people, they don't need big houses anymore because the family is getting smaller, or some people, they need bigger places because the family's getting bigger. You make it fit the way it's supposed to fit, pause, because all of that is crazy work. But something about that has, and it pertains to the new beginning as well. It's just something about that. You know better than I do. But this is like telling you to step out and take a leap of faith, because it's where your desire is. We started this with a spark of desire, a spark of flame. And there's all kind of chaotic shit going on here. But isn't Pisces chaos? But you're unbothered, yo. You're actually feeling innocent about this, because what else do you... It's like, I feel like this is someone I'm speaking to, or people that I'm speaking to, that feel like they lost everything anyway. Like, shit is really, like, shit is fucking... Shit has been done spent out of control, B. But you just seem to still got it together. Like, you know something other people don't know. You know that potential gets shifted around and turns into prosperity as long as you keep your awareness up, you keep your spiritual awareness up. You've come out of plenty of things. I'm not saying this is a walk in the park, but in the back of your mind, you're like, I got this too. Career, Ace of Wands, beginnings, travel. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, like this gift that just keeps a beginning, something new, North Node in Aries, I'm telling you. There may be, there's some new love. You probably feel love in it. You're not speaking a word on it though. If this whole, Page of Swords is love, you're not saying it. You're not saying it. Even if the other person feels it, you're not saying it. I don't know what they're saying, but you're not saying it. You know what I mean? And probably for good reasons. I see Nine of Wands reasons. All right, Spirit, take us out of here with a wisdom card. A dragon wisdom card. It's the year of the dragon for those who don't know. Yeah, we're going to get some wisdom from the dragon spirit. You heard? Take the Pisces collective out of here. Spirit, what you got for us? What you got for us? There it goes. What's this? Excuse me, y'all. Pardon. What did I say? Dormant aspects? True. Well, this is a first. Dormant aspects. Oh, she got the cheeks out. My bad. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get the definition for that. But this is what we was kind of talking about, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that spark had to get lit. That desire had to come from the pit of the belly. You know what I'm saying? So the Phoenix could rise. That's when something lies dormant. Like it said in the beginning, the calcinatio, right? Repressed energy, repressed thoughts, repressed desires. Like, come on. That's probably why the cheeks is. I'm just saying. That's probably why the dragon got his tail all on the cheeks and all that. We all have important light-filled aspects of ourselves that lie dormant within us. Now is the time to awaken one of these. If you draw this card, the Violet Dragon wishes to help you awaken this particular part of you. So try to sense deep in your heart which aspect wants to awaken. Close your eyes and sense the part of you that stirs, your inner financial advisor, perhaps who wishes to bring you to a place of abundance, or your inner healer, your inner artist, or inner child. Take a moment to sense what is in your heart. When you have recognized what is there, do the following exercise. Visualize the violet dragon as it looks at you with its yellow eyes, which are shining sublimely. Stand before the dragon and ask it to transform everything that is preventing the dormant aspect within you from awakening. The dragon opens its mouth and breathes out violet flames. That's violet, y'all, not violent, all right? Engulfing you completely. We was talking about Phoenix rises and okay, we cooking right now. All right, literally. Its energy flows through you, AEO, and your mind's eye see how the veils that obstruct your awakening are burning and how everything is becoming clearer. Imagine the sleeping part of you as a golden sculpture with closed eyes, like a statue that bears your face. Say out loud in a firm voice, "The sleeper has awakened." In your mind's eye, see how the statue opens its eyes and begins to move, melding with you completely. Take a moment to become aware of breathing in and out, and then thank the violet dragon and take your leave. Sense your body and come back gently, sending golden light from bottom to top through your spine. When you reach the last vertebrae, take a deep breath and open your eyes in the here and now. Repeat this exercise on 7 successive days. I like that. To transform everything that is laying dormant within you. It's preventing the dormant aspect within you from awakening. Yeah. And that's what I get. I mean, I could really end this right now, but that's real strong clarification about the relationships, the difference between the relationships and why you even questioned the relationship in the first place. You know, don't beat yourself up though. Pause. That's crazy. But keep that in mind, y'all. All right. And with that being said, until next time, I'm out of here.